Hello, everybody. It's Monday, March 30th. It was supposed to be my day off today, but if you are a mobile nail professional, you might relate to this, what I'm going to say. I received a text message from one of my clients who wanted to surprise his wife for her birthday with a special manicure and pedicure. And obviously, when you have clients that are regulars and they're VIP, sometimes we do make exceptions. So I wanted to make this video to show you that even on your day off, if something like this comes up, you can still make it worth your time. This mani and pedi that I will be providing to her, it will possibly take me an hour and a half up to 2 hours. I usually start by asking the client how much time does she have, so that I know which service to provide. And so easily this manicure pedicure is $300. That's like my usual flat VIP starting rate. I will go ahead and show you the setup as soon as I get there, and yeah, so that you guys can see. And they are a family of 5. They have a baby and the 3 kids. I usually do all 4 of them every time I go. Obviously the baby's too little, but every time I go to him, it's like a whole day of service. And he's a VIP client. He pays very well.
Take the second.
So where I'm heading right now is Coral Gables, and it's a beautiful
Exit the traffic
scenery
circle onto Old Cutler Road.
It's a beautiful scenery every time I come
Continue
here, and
on
I'll
Old
tell
Cutler
you,
Road for 1 mile.
this is the reason why I love coming here. Look at these beautiful trees. It's almost like a bridge. This is what I love the most every time I come here. I'm 5 minutes away from arriving to my client. There was an accident on the way, and there was a little bit of construction as well. And so I've informed my client that I was about 10 minutes behind schedule. I will go ahead and show the setup as soon as I arrive, so that you guys can see the setup for her special birthday.
At the next light, turn right.
For her special birthday treat from her husband. Okay, I just entered the security guard gated area, and I'm 2 minutes away from arriving. And at this point, I'll just stop recording for privacy issues. All right, so I'm on the way home. I finished the client for her birthday. I started her at 1:20, finished her at 2:20. 1 hour exactly for a luxury spa pedicure with hot towels and a simple clean manicure with buff shine. So I was planning to spend at least an hour and a half to 2 hours with her, but the moment I got in, she said she needed to go pick up the kids from school, so she only had an hour and 20 minutes. So I finished her a little bit earlier because she kept looking at the clock. So sometimes working under pressure, you're gonna find yourself a lot in those situations. And that's when your skills come into play. If you can provide an excellent service during a short period of time, that's very hard to achieve, but with practice you can definitely achieve that. And putting yourself in those hard, stressful situation, it polishes you. In my case, every time that I faced a client who had a tight schedule and they needed to get the manicure and pedicure done in 45 minutes, an hour, whatever it is, if it's under 2 hours, it's pretty tight. But if it's a regular client who keeps up with their manis and pedicures on a regular basis, and if it's your own client, you know that their feet and their nails are not going to be as bad. So basically you practice every single time on those clients, basically, unless you have models, unless you have people that you can practice. But if you're an experienced nail technician and you're constantly busy, then you have no other choice than to use your own clients to practice. Obviously, you're not going to tell them that, but that's how I did it. I have always been very busy doing mobile. The demand is very high. I don't know if it's because the way that I do it, the way that I present myself, the way that I make the client feel, that I've always been lucky, I guess, to have the kind of clients, those kinds of clients that I always wanted to get. And so the most important thing is to keep practicing. And so what's going to happen is that they're going to value what you bring to them. They're going to value yourself as a professional person. They're going to value the quality of work that you bring to them. The fact that you always have consistency, and and that the quality never changes. It's always the same or better. And so that's one of the things that I've always worked on, is how do I keep this client happy? How do I make it different in a way that is better every single time? And even though they don't tell you, they notice. And how do you know that? Because they keep calling you back. Not only do they keep calling you back, but they refer you to their friends, to their network. And
in half a mile, use the left 2 lanes to
that
take
is
the
something
I-95
that
north
you
exit
know
toward
that
Fort
they start
Lauderdale.
valuing you. Sometimes in my career, people leave because they probably feel that the prices are too high, but then they come back again and again. And when they come back, they explain to me, or they give me an excuse. Oh, I was away or whatever. But I ended up using another person, another service provider. And let me tell you, it wasn't the same. Every time that you did my manicure and a pedicure, I felt like it was the best I've ever had. And so to me, that right there is success. Because even if a client doesn't come back, somebody else will come, and they will value your work. They will value your professionalism. And that's how you build those kinds of clients.